Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, I did a story yesterday about an incident that occurred in Plantation, Florida, in which a woman had to flee from her boyfriend to a service station, in which she locked the door and begged the gas station attendant not to let the boyfriend in, where he followed her, chased her, couldn't get in, and subsequently ran his car into the door multiple times to try to get inside and get at this woman in a vicious manner, scaring both the clerk and the woman, prompting them to go hide in the back and lock themselves in a storage closet and wait for police to arrive. Upon police arriving, a car chase ensued, in which the boyfriend was shot and hospitalized. Recent news came out last night that he died in the hospital. Now, I'm going to play this short video that talks a little bit about it, and I'm going to come back and give my honest opinion. And things are what they are. Take a look at this.
And developing tonight, new details after a hot pursuit leads to a police shooting in Lauderhill. Now, officers say the suspect, 32-year-old Rashad Graham, has died. It all started with a domestic disturbance, and investigators say a woman ran into a Plantation gas station to try and get away from that suspect.
And that's where we find Local 10's Cody Weddle. He joins us live with the latest on this investigation. Cody.
So, Laren and Snella, you can see behind me the glass on these doors of this gas station has now been replaced with plywood after this apparently crazed man busted through in his car in an attempt to get to his girlfriend. A man who it appears has lost his mind, ramming his silver sedan into the front door of this mobile gas station in Plantation, located at South Nob Hill Road and West Broward Boulevard, determined to get to his girlfriend. Just moments before, please don't open the door, that woman heard asking the gas station attendant to hide her after she locks the door. Can you hide me? The two hide in a back stock room. The man continues to ram into the door until he manages to get through and walk in. But Plantation police arrive shortly after and the man takes off. Anybody in here? That man eventually gets back in his car and takes off, police chasing him. He ditches that car in Lauderhill near 16th Street and 31st Avenue and takes off on foot. But police catch up to him and say that during a struggle, the man reached for one of their guns, leading one of them to shoot. So again, this man has now died after those injuries. He has been identified as Rashad Graham of Jacksonville, Florida. All of those Plantation police officers who were involved in this have been placed on administrative leave, which the department says is standard policy. We're live in Plantation. I'm Cody Weddle, Local 10 News.
Wow, thank you.
Okay, that's the story about this woman's, fight for survival. And this guy's ultimate demise. Now, that video that I just showed you was the same video as yesterday, but it had sound when he came in the place. And it might open or shed some light on why he was vehemently chasing her. If you paid attention to that video, ladies and gentlemen, and I had to listen to it through two different outlets, my desktop speakers and my phone, it seemed to me that when he came in there, he said, "Where's my gun, bro?" And then he said, "Hey," and then he thought about it, saw the police coming, and he got back in the car and zoomed off. It sounded like he said that to me, I may be wrong, but that might explain that why he was so angry and trying to get to her. She had something that was his and he was trying to get it back. Now, I don't know, what it was, but it sounded like he was after something that she had. But either way, the situation stands that this guy is gone. Now, yesterday, I spoke about the situation. I was like, hey, you know, it's a lot of people out here that are wild and it's about control and stuff like that. There are other scenarios that can happen where something is taken from you and you be like, yo, now I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe I thought I heard something, but I mean, it sounded like to me, I've been sitting here for the past 10 minutes going back and forth on that one part. And it sounded like to me, he said, hey, where my gun, bro? That's what it sounded like to me. But I mean, if she took something from him or not, and if he said, where's my gun? Like it sounded like the way he was acting and how crazy he was tearing people's stuff up. I'd have took his gun too. Because I mean, if he's hell bent on getting the gun back, that means more to him than your life. And he showed it. This man tore up property that wasn't his for something that he cherished over you. And he would have ran through you to get it. Either way, man, if you're in a position where you got to act out of your character as a man, you don't need the girl. And it's another thing. There's something called the law. A lot of people forget about that when they start taking things into their own hands. Now, it might not be what everybody wants it to be, but it's there to avoid situations like this. If she stole something from you, you could have called the police yourself and beat her to the punch. She was in the gas station. Or you could have stayed there and explained to the police what happened before you tore the place up. You knew she was in there. Where's she going to go? Think about it. You know her name. Where's she be at? It's only a matter of time. Police would have caught her. Going all out and doing whatever you wanted to do. You know, you brought this on yourself. And that's the thing. You ran away from the cops. So that right there makes you look guilty no matter if you was right or wrong in the discussion. And this is one of the things I want you guys to understand. They said the car was his. Yesterday I said I'll be surprised if the car wasn't his because the car is like a little tiny Sentra, like something like, you know, you give a teenage girl or somebody, you know, it don't look like a manly type car. But this guy was willing to go all out and tear his own stuff up while tearing up somebody else's stuff to get to this girl. And I have no doubt in my mind, if you look at his face when he came up in there, he was going to do some damage to her. Did you see when he knocked on that door? The urgency in him to get in there and get whatever he thinks she got. But either way, man, his whole scenario looks like he was wrong. And I think he was wrong besides the actions he did. I think it was more to this story. Now, you know, that's just what I thought when I heard him say. I don't know. He could have said something else. But it seemed like, you know, when he said, where's my, he was looking for something and he was desperate to get it back from her. And I think his desperation is what spurred him to act a fool like that. This guy's gone. She would have been going to be caught her. It's crazy how like the world is now. It is. It's crazy how we can't get along. Conflict resolution. We can't resolve conflicts between each other, whether it's men and men or men and women. I mean, for real. But then again, you have people out here, and this is not in this case. It goes with the statement I just made. There are people out here that you can't even reason with them, and they like being a thorn in people's side. And they make it to where you have to do something to them for you to even get peace or to get away from them. This should never had happened. He's 32, she's 31. You couldn't work it out. Y'all was boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know, but I know he's gone. She's alive. It could have been avoided. That's something to think about, man. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. For all we know, they could have had a good relationship prior to whatever happened here. But we'll never know because he's gone and she's gone. And I mean, he's gone and he looked like the bad guy, and whatever it was, she don't have to explain nothing because he's not here to defend or deny it. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.